The sent folder of receipts can be accessed through two ways. Either from the navigational menu bar on the left or directly from the quick access menu bar on the top. Once the link is clicked, the sent receipt screen appears, displaying the details of the correspondences marked to other employees. This feature helps in keeping track of all the forwarded receipts. The key fields to review here are: Number 1. Receipt number. The receipt numbers lacking numerals and round brackets indicate that these are primary receipts marked in the to field intended for the recipient to take action on. And the receipt numbers containing numerals and round brackets indicate that the receipts have been marked as copy or for information purposes only in the CC field. The numbers and brackets help users to distinguish between the main receipt and the CC receipts sent from their account. Number 2. Sender. Sender is the one from whom DARC has been received in the organization. Number 3. Sent to is the e-office user to whom the receipt has been forwarded. Number 4. Sent on is the date on which the receipt is forwarded. Number 5. Due on is the expected or required date by which intended action needs to be taken on the receipt. Number 6. Remarks displays the most recent comment written on the receipt, which is the remarks made on the receipt during the last forwarding movement. Number 7. Actions. The possible actions which may be available for the sent receipts are: Initiate action. Pull back. The initiate action feature, discussed in details while forwarding a receipt, can also be accessed from the sent folder for the receipts that the user might have overlooked for monitoring or that may have become relevant at a later time. Since this feature is a monitoring mechanism, it is ideally suited for use by senior to senior-most officials of the organization. Second is pullback option. Pulling back a receipt may be required if it was sent or forwarded by mistake, or if the recipient is no longer obligated to take action, like in the case of he or she being on leave. However, pullback can be done only if the recipient has not opened or read the receipt in his or her inbox, and it is not attached with another file or receipt in recipient's e-file account. From the list of receipts sent, the ones eligible for pullback will show the pullback icon under Action column. Pulling a receipt back in electronic environment is analogous to recalling the physical receipt before it reaches to the intended recipient, with the only difference being that the pullback movement gets recorded in the system along with the reason. One can pull back a single or multiple receipts simultaneously by selecting them from the list and then clicking Pull Back from the menu bar. Once pullback is clicked in the menu bar or at the end under Action tab, put the mandatory pullback remarks, click OK, and the record of the pulled back receipts is removed from the sent list. The pulled back receipt will return to its original folder location, either the inbox or the created folder from where it was initially sent. Now, an interesting fact. Users can also mark receipt from their sent folder. But remember, since the sent folder contains only the list of receipts that have already been sent and are not with the user, the receipts sent from this location are designated as copies or CC, even though the forwarding or marking is done in the to field. It is worth noting that when receipts forwarded as copies from the sent folder are pulled back created folder, all receipts sent or forwarded from any folder can be viewed in the recipient's receipt inbox.